Hello and welcome to the Danganronpa V3 and Danganronpa series finale. It has been a long journey. Journeys through hope, despair, class trials, punishment, and all around a test of my mental sanity. And now, we're here. So, I am Rose Crystal, your host for this morning, or evening, or afternoon. I don't know what time it is over in your time zones, but the point is, I am your host, and let's get started with the series finale! It is time. It has been a very long journey, and we are about to settle the series finale once and for all, the final class trial. A whole lot of information has been dropped, and so we're gonna make sense of it all right now. Let's do this! So I have a feeling our troubles are just beginning. So without any further ado, let's make our way to the final class trial room. As you can see, I am ready to go. I have anxiety oils with me because good God, I'm gonna need them. It is finally the final class trial. So let's put an end to this. Put an end to this insanity. Oh boy. Alright! Next time you come out of the trial grounds, it'll all be over, right? And please do not mind my dog barking. We can win, right?
Okay.
Of course.
It's okay.
It'll be okay. This class trial should be much easier than the others.
What?
Why?
Because.
Up until now, I had to find the culprits among the people in our group during the class trials. That's why we put them together if we wanted to, but this time it's different.
I see.
Since there's a culprit among us, can we together let me dance?
Ah.
We're only working together this time. I already feel more at ease. I wish it happened sooner. There were 16 of us. But now there's only 4 of us standing here, plus Kibo is coming later.
Well,
About to head to the last battle. Why are you so depressed?
sorry.
You're right. There's Kibo.
Everyone!
Thank you for waiting.
Kibo!
That was fast, Kibo. And he has his antenna back. His weapon's been removed. We're supposed to not have to worry about him attacking.
What?
Are you disappointed for your sci-fi gear after all?
Well...
No, it's not that.
Everyone!
I'm just very sorry. Kibo bowed at the waist to us. I acted recklessly and put you all in serious danger.
Everyone!
I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
What?
What's wrong? You're totally different from before when you were in battle mode. Shuichi, you told me earlier not to give up hope.
Okay.
That's right.
I
finally realized that you were right. My inner voice told me. Your inner voice? I you couldn't hear it anymore. Well, I had the monocups repair me in addition to removing my battle gear. And now for some reason I can hear my inner voice again. So you can hear it again after the repairs. But it looks like... his hair looks like an antenna. Does that mean it wasn't just decoration? That's what I was saying. It is an antenna. But now that I think about it, what is his inner voice exactly? What does he hear? I was wrong to try and destroy everything just to avoid losing to despair. If I had followed through, there would be no hope or future left afterward. In which my case, my actions would have merely resulted in a different despair altogether. I do not expect you to forgive me. What I did was foolish.
please.
Will you allow me to fight alongside you? I want to help you find the truth. Please. Of course, Kid, that's what I wanted from the start. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So you allow me? Oh, you seem angry, Sumiki. Would you prefer I not help? I'm not mad, I'm just holding myself back. When someone says please that strongly, I always want to respond with, but I refuse. But I can read the mood here, so I'm holding back. Well, of course.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay now. Of course you can fight with us, Kibo. That's it. There's a big wall between living things and objects, but you're our friend, Kibo.
Everyone!
Thank you. By the way, Maki, I didn't mean to ask you, but what is that vacuum cleaner you're carrying?
I see.
It's the bug vac. I think Kokichi designed it, and you had me make it.
I see.
Gonta had mentioned something about tiny bugs before.
Okay.
Yes, so that could be a clue to something. We can't seem to catch the bug today. It doesn't seem like they're ready. It really was just Gonta's imagination after all.
No.
Wait, might be too soon to determine that. Can we wait until I examine it with my eyes at least? Your eyes? What do you want to do? What do you mean, Kibo?
You.
What good can your eyes do? It's not like you have good eyesight, right?
Yeah.
That was true until I installed my zoom function.
Huh?
Your zoom function?
Yes.
It's in my lab next to the jetpack and rocket launcher. Thanks to that zoom function, my vision is increased 100-fold.
Huh?
100-fold.
What did you say?
Its pop goes way past your default settings.
But
That is just the true talent of the ultimate robot. Because I'm a robot, I can evolve in ways that are simply not possible for a human. I finally accepted that. There are notable differences between us, but nothing for me to be ashamed of.
I also...
Because with my talent, it's possible that I can save the world. So we took the bug back from Maki ants.
Leave it to me.
Which one shot maximum zoom, my vision was on par with that of a microscope. Maki, I'll borrow this bug back for a moment. He stared at it intensely.
I see it. I'll print out this memory.
I can see something too. Whoa! Swift kind of printed a picture from right out of his mouth. Took from his lips and handed it to me.
Huh?
Is this Monokuma? That's where the cameras went! That's why we didn't see them, they were microscopic! Wow! That went right over my head.
Hey,
Are these small bugs going to something yet?
Yes.
A human's eyes not being able to see things that exist in a nanoscopic level. The ghosts are listening, his vision really was superhuman.
hey,
What is this holding on in front of cameras?
Well then.
Why me ask them?
Huh?
We can talk to this?
Leave it to me.
But it's an augmented appearance function.
what was
I
that?
guess anything is possible.
Start talking now, or I'll squish you one by one. Whatever function you serve, you'll be unable to carry it out. Do you accept these terms?
He blessed in a way that made it clear that it was not up for negotiation.
They call themselves nanokumas. Apparently they're members of the monokumas. What? This little thing?
Then there were actually 6 monocubs?
Not quite. These don't exist as individuals, but rather as a hive mind. They travel through the air in a swarm, covering every square inch of this campus.
Covering it and recording it. So it's not just one, but it's a whole swarm of monocubs.
They're that small? They could have been in my nose or mouth and I'd never know. I don't like the thought of that.
Same here.
And their function is to record footage of the events that are unfolding here and transmit it to Monokuma.
And that's why he knows everything and sees all.
What? Using their tiny cameras, they record footage and transmit it wirelessly. Mother Kuma receives the footage and parses it before sending it off to Monokuma. You mean like a security camera?
Exactly. They're so small we can't see with the naked eye. Must be the security cameras. 6 monocub. So the security cameras after all.
Hey,
Maybe recording the footage wirelessly. The creature is correct to use the electro bomb. And use the Nanokuma is unable to send any footage back to Monokuma.
You're right.
I can doubt Monokuma needed to get killed. And it all comes full circle. The more I learn, the more I wish Kokichi would have just worked with us normally.
but
That's impossible. No matter how many times he reincarnates, he's a liar down to his soul. I never would imagine that the 6 Monokuma would be security cameras. That's how Monokuma was able to keep watching his entire academy. He's toying with us. He's not just confident, he's sure he's doing it. I know this must be what he's thinking.
oh yeah.
You still know the important detail now. Why you told us to flash today.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kibo.
By the way,
Well, then we should get going now.
That's true.
We don't know what Monokuma will do at the show place.
That's fine.
Let's send him to the trial grounds.
okay.
Let's go. Alright. Let's do this. Let's go. There's no point in learning anymore. Right now, we only need to think about getting out of here alive. So we put the destroyed Ultimate Academy behind us and headed to the final trial grounds. Here we go. It's been a long journey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me throughout this entire journey. However, I should save that for the end of the episode. Carrying the last survivor's elevator brought us down. What could be waiting for the 5 of us? I'm sure this is the end of despair and the beginning of hope. Everything ends here. Everything. The killing game of Hope's Academy, the killing game of Jabberwock Islands, and the killing game of his Ultimate Academy. How much more until they're satisfied? This is the end of it. I'm tired of this. We're going to end it. We're going to end this cruel game. I'm with you. Let's do this. This is the final trial rounds. It's not up to you or me to decide whether or not this all ends.
Huh?
What do you mean? Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Having technical difficulties.
Well.
More importantly, since you guys requested we hold this class trial, I'm sure you won't mind allowing me to participate too, right?
Right?
It'll be easier to argue if I do.
That's true.
True, I was going to have you participate this time, but I didn't think you'd volunteer.
What is it?
You seem confident.
With my magic.
You're confident now, but I'm going to turn your body into an omnibus with my magic.
Actually,
Am I starting in the vehicle or like a confirmation book or... Knock it off! I won't be provoked by your cheap threats. Seems really provoked.
Yeah, but...
Pop's gonna participate. Thinks it's gonna be pretty dang interesting.
Father!
You can do it, Father.
Got a rock hard ranger!
We'll cheer you on until our voices are hoarse and bleeding, right, Monodin?
That's wonderful.
This is beautiful.
How?
Cheer me on, you guys are totally participating too. Yeah. Everybody's gonna be participating. Hey, there are pivotal roles to play. What would kind of dad would idea if I hogged the spotlight? If you guys don't play a pivotal role, then what use are any of you? Pivotal role? You really do it? I don't know.
Looking
Don't
forward
worry,
to
as a
it.
good parent, I'll do my darndest to motivate you.
Well met.
With this button.
What?
What's that button for? It's a monocub detonator that I've heard to ensure my adorable kids do their very best. That's motivation if I have anything to say about it. Detonator.
Yeah.
With a push of this button, I'll detonate the bomb inside each of your bodies. So make sure you try really hard, or I'll start pressing this button. Got it? That's too far. You know what they say, if your kids are cute, put a bomb inside of them.
You stupid!
It's not a real saying. No, it's not.
Cuz.
I know you cute kids can do it, you just need the proper motivation. So no need to worry, just make sure you play pivotal roles. That's all. Yeah, I'd be scared too. Oh, absurd.
I knew
You
it.
really are the worst. I'm the best at being the worst, don't you think so? I can tell, people can't get enough of my crude antics. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get this crude climax underway. Oh boy, do you want to save? Yes, this is where the end of everything, so they say. Let's do this. No more killing games, Monokuma. I'm done with your crap. Keep on the X-cells to turn this academy into a war zone, and Shuichi challenges Monokuma to a final class trial. Can they put an end to the killing game? If I have anything to say about it, I'd say yes. Yes, we are going to, and unfortunately I do not have enough skills. I already have what I need anyway, so I'm going to save with this. And without any further ado, I am going to present the finale in the most amazing way as much as I can. And I do hope you guys enjoy. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Begin the class trial.
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a question, since this class trial was his idea.
Fire away.
What exactly is the point of this class trial?
Yeah! Why are we having a class trial if no one died?
Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected. I might be on a roll today.
I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either!
Monodum's voice is super soft, though. Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
You said that the killing game would end if you exposed the truth at the class trial. So, you bastards, what is the purpose of this class trial?
Oh, that's a good question. But his voice is quiet.
Does voice volume not matter at all?
The purpose of this class trial.
All right, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is...
Retry a past case.
That's it!
Because I have an invalid ruling to question.
I wish to retry a past case.
A retrial?
For which case?
The first one, the murder of Rantaro Amami. I've found new evidence relevant to the case. In light of that evidence, I demand a retrial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled.
Not if I have anything to say about it. I got new evidence, and believe me, I'm gonna question your ruling skills, Monokuma.
Yeah!
What if our vote was wrong?
Wrong!
In that case, we shouldn't have survived that day.
Monokuma said the blackened for that incident was Kaede.
You're saying he was wrong?
What?
Mono Kid, your reactions are too extreme! It's making the rest of us look bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! He's already got the detonator!
You best start talking.
To test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case.
I don't mind going through that case again. And if I'm right, from what I saw in the investigation, that mastermind is going to meet my fist. Oh, shit. And also, the end of my controller, because clearly, the controller is like, no. You know what? You can punch the mastermind later. Plug it in.
If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question.
It's true, too.
The entire killing game wouldn't make sense anymore.
I see. You think you can destroy the game by calling out my failure as the game master.
Well, I'm certainly gonna try.
You shouldn't have a problem with this if you have nothing to hide, Monokuma.
If you got the vote right the first time, we wouldn't be doing this.
So in the end, the first case has become the focal point yet again. What a twist! What an interesting twist! Okay, let's do this!
So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Did you learn what his talent was?
Rantaro's ultimate talent is a mystery, but now I know. He is the ultimate survivor.
That's it! He was the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate survivor?
I saw it too. He said so in his video.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. That's why you get this perk. The survivor perk.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game. After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
So this wasn't Rantaro's first killing game?
Participating in a second killing game.
I'm not sure yet, but after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
That's what I thought at the time, but it appears that assumption was false. There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
Yes, that reason is... He had the survivor perk with him. It showed him the entire map of the school.
Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that had not yet been unlocked.
Every last one.
Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survivor perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
If the mastermind ever needed a spare Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library to investigate the hidden room.
The time limit is now in effect, and murder does not occur by nighttime 2 days from now. Every student forced to participate in this killing game will die, mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas in a rumored Monokuma-making machine.
The mastermind would have gone to that room to mass-produce Monokuma once time ran out. So, in order to figure out who the mastermind was, Rantaro went to the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
Sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if Rantaro had a clue like that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us. The killing game had just started, after all.
Who would ever do that?
What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
Yep, that's why he said, can I even trust myself? Because he knew.
It was probably confusing to him too. That's why he didn't consult us.
Why the long face? It's nothing. I figured no one listened to some guy who can't remember his own time, right? It's exactly what Monokuma wants to do, so what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself?
He didn't know if he could trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost. But with the time limit approaching, he decided to take a chance.
There's no need for that, because I'm going to end this game. I've already decided. You're going to end this game? It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game, it's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Can you even accomplish such a feat? I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think I could.
So we went to the library alone, without telling anyone.
And then he got killed by Kaede's trap.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I could trust her. So I told her about the hidden room. That was the difference between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had Kaede.
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
Yeah. I'm gonna doubt that for a minute. Because I have evidence to the contrary that she didn't.
What a snake!
Hey, so what are you guys talking about? Is this something I forgot?
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired before we were born?
So what's your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I don't really get it, but we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
Then let's do it.
Yes, let's do this together.
My vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus.
Don't do that.
I don't really get that either, but I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
I'm not too sure either, but the real battle's just beginning. To prove the result is wrong and corner the mastermind together. Let's do this!
Rantaro went to the library just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor bird, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot football and died.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine!
Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
That's a fact, right?
The camera went off just before the incident, and only Rantaro was in the picture.
Rantaro's one of the scenes already completed the first trial. But was it really true?
Rantaro went to...
Using the information provided by the survivor card, he made his way to the hidden door.
It's fully automatic killing machine.
Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself.
No, that's wrong!
That's wrong! No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder occurred.
My target protagonist is here for one final time.
This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
Why did that monopad be evidence?
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct? But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person. He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
That's very wrong!
And what do you mean by that?
Wow! That's what we've been saying!
No, you haven't.
What? Keep quiet, will you? I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Really? I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the detonator.
We better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore!
Want to say something? And I'm like, no, it might be taking me long.
A bloody monopad is disgusting! You should wash it right away!
That's not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the survivor perk. Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief!
But remember, Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the library?
Indeed.
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad! He didn't bring the survivor perk with him!
Yeah, he did.
I'll cut through
He
your
had it in the
words.
picture.
No, there is no doubt Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. The picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
You can tell by the hand.
That could be his student handbook monopad, bro, you fucking know!
The hand, the way it's positioned, that's exactly how the hand that's bloody is.
No, it is definitely the same monopad. You see the way the blood is dry here?
Exactly.
The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken, Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad Rantaro is holding in this picture has to be the same monopad we have now.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
Scream all you want! Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up!
Goodbye.
Monokid!
Honestly, that saves me a whole lot of age restricting and demonetization. I know it's horrible and I sound like a horrible person, but honest to God, thank God you got him first.
I was so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped.
Highly doubt it, but thank you.
But those were some pretty fireworks. Even in death, my kid's a real cutie. I hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
Kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
And you think murder isn't that bad?
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Do you know anything about the person who took Rantaro's monopad? Just think of the facts straight. Think. Oh boy, here we go. All sorts of weird stuff, so if I look like I'm zoning out, I probably should have picked it up once I start, I don't want to stop. How many monopods been here for? Thinking about the student handbook and the survivor profile have got us somewhere too confused. So I'm gonna say, yeah, the student handbook and the survivor. And then we know the survivor profile had it stolen off of me. So, two. Which monopod is taking me out? Well, we know that to be the survivor monopod because the last one that I used for the real monopod, so survivor. Who else would take it except the masterminds? I don't think anyone else would have used for it. They wouldn't know what to do. Where is that monopod to? Take your hidden room. That's a version of it already. you to him. The only one who has access to the true hidden room is Masafumi. That's all they have. Survivor can't, victim, deceased, definitely can't. Only the masterminds.
The one who took that monopad is the mastermind. I'm sure of it.
The mastermind?
The Survivor Perk monopad was found in the library's hidden room. And only the mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Between the time Rantaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
No, that's impossible!
Hey, what makes you think it is?
Impossible? Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
Who wants to bet they didn't?
Huh? We have?
Case in point.
Yeah, so I'll let Rantaro explain.
I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Remember, your lives are on the line.
Oh, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokid all over again!
The mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
That's true too, we gotta explain that.
Oh, that's true. In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so...
But we already talked about, like, even Mew said it herself, the 30-second interval, remember? If you're in and out in 30 seconds, it won't take your picture.
If the mastermind was using that door, they would have been caught on camera.
But none of the pictures showed anyone like that.
Then, that reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodon! Well done!
Hold on. The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers.
Exactly what she said. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. So I redesigned the cameras to auto-build the film instead of doing it manually.
Perhaps the mastermind worked within that 30-second interval?
I see. So the mastermind hid in the hidden room, waited for the right timing, grabbed the monopad from the library, and then returned to the hidden room.
Hold on! There's a flaw in your logic.
Explain.
What? What flaw?
Huh? Don't ask me! The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it!
If they're gonna explain it, then why are you participating in the first place and being pushed off to your kids?
What? Again?
Check your logic without explaining why! That's the Monokuma debate style! Take it from here, Mono Cubs! And you better use your brains or I'll kill ya!
Parenting 101. You know?
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
Because of the 6th Monocub.
The camera went off.
That's wrong! The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
Surveillance cameras.
What? Where would something like that be?
You don't know? Even though they're monocubs just like you?
Monocubs?
I mean these.
So cute and tiny!
Aren't they? They're your siblings, too!
You didn't bother telling your kids about this?
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called nanokumas. Their job is to monitor the campus.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone.
That's a little late.
I had completely forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
Dumbass! You remembered too late!
There are countless nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma, and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point. If Mother Kuma receives the camera feeds, the mastermind could ask it anything. They would know about the situation in the library and the hidden room.
I see. Mother Kuma can tell them the interval timers for the cameras.
Then the mastermind was in the hidden room after they stole the monopad from Rantaro.
But why would they steal the monopad?
The mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's perk.
Can't really blame him. I mean, Rantaro had all the power at that point.
No, that's wrong!
Did he just say the sacred words? You're not a protagonist. Get out of here.
I wasn't necessarily afraid. The survivor perk was for Rantaro's eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the info with you, but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad.
That's exactly true. He could easily make it up.
Because then, you can't say it was a survivor perk for Rantaro's eyes only, right? So when he died, I took it back. That's all.
I don't know about that.
How do you figure?
You are calm now, but at the time, you must have been pretty desperate.
Because if we ever got our hands on the survivor perk, you would have been screwed, Monokuma.
The monopad clearly stated that there was a mastermind in the academy. If we knew then that a mastermind was behind everything, we would have worked together.
And that would have screwed up your killing game.
But you couldn't let that happen. You needed us to go after each other.
Either way, you admit the mastermind stole the monopad, right?
Well, yes, but only reluctantly.
Then the mastermind messed up. If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it.
But he can't interfere with the crime scene. It's part of the regulations.
Nope, that's impossible.
See?
The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
School rules.
If you're so strict about following the rules, does that mean that someone is watching? If that's the case...
Still, what a waste of a survivor perk!
What are you rambling on about now?
If only he lived a little longer, then his info would have made things interesting.
There's no way he would have let it been revealed that soon.
Stop changing the subject!
Oh, he's gonna keep doing it. We still have the whole picture. It seems we're all being watched. In that case, this plan should go well. If I ruin this killing game by proving that it doesn't follow its own rules, I should be able to end the whole thing.
But the point of this class trial is to discuss Rantaro's case, right? The mastermind stealing his survivor perk shouldn't affect it whatsoever.
I think it does.
In the end, Kaede killed him. So shaking off that truth...
Yeah!
One truth prevails!
No, that's not the truth. I'm certain of that.
Let's do this, Shuichi.
It's a lie that you made up.
Me? Lie?
Yeah. You lie.
That's right. Kaede wasn't the one who killed Rantaro. The true culprit is...
The mastermind. No doubt about it.
The mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro.
And it turns out Kaede was actually really right from the beginning. You remember the first trial? Where she assumed that, what if the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro? She was actually right.
The mastermind is the culprit?
Jeez, and you call yourself the ultimate detective? Trying to overturn the results of the first class trial. The Monocups won't be silent about this!
What? Us again?
We said we don't know!
You guys better start making up excuses because your lives again are on the line. But I have evidence.
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
What?
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
Indeed.
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene. Use the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
No, she didn't.
That's wrong!
She is not the black one for that case.
The most important fact we discovered during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had.
What'd you say? I have no idea what's going on!
A different shot put ball? What do you mean?
I found a shot put ball in the trash can in the hidden room.
I was livid. Very livid.
It was not the murder weapon. That shot put ball didn't have any blood on it. Rather, there was a pink fiber stuck to that shot.
Pink fiber? So what?
Do you remember how Kaede was carrying the shot put ball?
Kaede's backpack. She's carrying a shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it had been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you also could have wrapped it in. And that vest was covered in pink fibers. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
See, she had it in her backpack.
It was wrapped in her spare vest. Her pink vest.
See. The shot put ball you found in the hidden room had a pink fiber on it.
Yes, it's a fiber from her vest. That can only mean that the ball I found was the one that was in Kaede's backpack.
What you say? Really? I got no idea what you're talking about.
Then pay attention.
That shot put ball did not have blood on it, so it could not have been the murder weapon. In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
Maybe they just washed off the blood.
Where would they have found water and in that short amount of time? Seriously?
If so, the fiber on the shot put ball would have been washed off as well.
That too.
It's clear to me that the real murder weapon is different than the shot Kaede had. Yes, Kaede set up the bookcase and rolled the shot into the vent.
So she isn't completely innocent in all this. She did set up the bookcase and roll the shot to the vent, but she did not kill him.
But that shot didn't hit Rantaro. Her plan failed.
Failed? I don't even know what that means!
If you found that shot put ball in the hidden room, then that means
I found the shot ball here because the mastermind took it.
That's it! The mastermind took it from the library. Only they could get in that room after all.
The mastermind took it?
So they recovered the shot that missed Rantaro, and he was killed by a different one.
Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, who made it look like Kaede was the culprit.
Low blow, mastermind. Low blow.
That required a bit of trickery on the mastermind's part. They prepared their own shot to kill Rantaro and switched it with Kaede's shot. They took Kaede's shot put ball and stowed it in the hidden room. To put it simply, Kaede didn't kill Rantaro. It was the mastermind.
I am doing everything in my power not to scream out in agony. Or anger is the better word for it. Because I have no words for how low they can be.
What? Did you?
Everyone calm down. Father is going to yell.
And... oh, jeez.
What? Monodum, why?
Whoops! I got two work fucked up and accidentally pressed the detonator.
The mastermind killed Rantaro? But why?
Yeah, what purpose? How far do they have to go to frame the first protagonist?
I believe the reason had something to do with a time limit motive.
The time limit is now in effect. Murders not occur by nighttime. 2 days from now, every student forced to participate in this killing game will die.
Kaede was keeping us all together, and we refused to kill each other.
So they wanted to kill the motivator and keep us and let us spiral into chaos.
To break up the stalemate, the mastermind introduced that motive. However, this was a gamble. They didn't want to cause total chaos after all.
Because that would just end everything. They wanted an exciting killing game.
That motive put pressure on the mastermind, as well as us.
Yes, Kaede had a plan to kill the mastermind, but Rantaro was caught in the trap. However, her plan ultimately failed. The shot put ball that she rolled didn't hit Rantaro.
Because it missed, we would have been annihilated due to the time limit. But the mastermind wanted to avoid that situation, so they took action.
I see. Now it's clear. Again, like they said, if the shot put ball missed, everybody would have been screwed. So the mastermind's like, heck it, I'm gonna just do it. I have to. I have no choice if I want this killing to continue.
Thanks to the Nanokumas, the mastermind would have known Kaede's intended murder weapon. So when her plan failed, they would already have another shot put ball prepared.
Then, the mastermind manipulated the scene to make it look like Kaede succeeded. All they had to do was hide Kaede's shot in the hidden room that only they could enter.
So, Kaede was executed on false charges?
That... Unfortunately, it's true.
Yes. Yes, she was. She didn't actually kill anyone.
So whoever the mastermind is, step right the frick up so I can punch you in the face.
But she was executed nonetheless.
For no reason.
Because the mastermind framed her for Rantaro's murder. And Monokuma played along. He let us believe the mastermind's lie.
The fact that he played along means he knew the entire time.
We were all fooled, including Kaede. We thought she was the culprit until the very end. And you want to tell us this game is fair? That there are rules? That's all bullshit!
Oh boy! Someone's pissed and I can't blame him.
This game makes no sense at all.
Exactly. If you got the first culprit wrong, then why are we still here?
If Monokuma twisted the truth for this case, then he could have twisted it for the other cases as well, making this killing game unfair.
Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. If he could twist this one, who knows if our friends were really culprits? He could have just manipulated it from the very beginning.
Then, it's not even a killing game anymore. It's just killing.
And the only one who's having any enjoyment out of it is Monokuma. It's a one-sided slaughter.
I won't forgive them.
Absolutely, man. I am not going to forgive anyone after this.
I'll never forgive them for breaking the rules and killing Kaede. Same here. I'll never forgive them. And I will avenge Kaede.
Same here, man. I'm with you.
I swear on her kindness and love and her grave that I will avenge her.
How dare the mastermind create the detonator that blew up the adorable Monodum?
You're the one who created the detonator.
You're the one that blew him up. Don't pass the buck.
Anyway, we know the mastermind is also Rantaro's killer. Let's figure out who that is.
That is, if Monokuma still wants to continue this class trial.
Of course we're gonna keep going. Like I said, this killing game will never end.
No, Monokuma. I will end this. I will reveal the identity of the mastermind and end the killing game.
May I interject? You keep accusing this so-called mastermind, but are you sure there's even a mastermind at all?
We're really going through with this again? Of course there's a mastermind.
Are you sure you bastards aren't imagining it? If the mastermind is real, show him to us.
You guys are the ones hiding them.
It's possible the mastermind is still in this academy. The survivor perk said so.
If they were involved in Rantaro's murder, there's no doubt.
They Then they must have snuck in during the Gopher project and stayed hidden in the account. Ah!
What?
You're just on. What was that all about?
Smoogie?
I just realized something.
Spill it.
Say it, or I'll cast my all the guys you date will be single father's curse.
That's a horrible curse.
It's Kaede's younger twin sister.
And what evidence do you have for this? We have never seen a younger twin sister ever. Her what?
Younger twin sister?
It was on this Gopher project participant list. She has a twin sister.
Then who is it?
It seems sort of weird to me. Junko and Oshima had a twin too, right?
If that's the case, wouldn't we have seen who the twin was unless it was blurred out or blacked out?
Are you saying those same circumstances apply here as well?
This killing game was influenced a lot by the past one, right? So maybe the mastermind's real identity was too.
The mastermind is talking to this cat and made us play the sick game. His Kaede's twin sister.
Maybe. I guess that's a possibility.
Either way, there's no doubt that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this school.
How unfortunate that you couldn't find him during your final investigation. You were not allowed to leave while the trial's in session, so you can't search for them now.
You can't leave during a trial unless you've got a pee.
Oh, I gotta pee. We're not going for that one.
Kaede's twin sister. Is the mastermind still hiding something? Is she really the mastermind? Is it really that simple? Doubtful, because we would have seen who the twin sister's identity was on that list. So, if they didn't even reveal it to us, then it's gotta be someone
Can
else.
you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
Oh, I do.
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind.
It could be Kaede's younger twin sister. Just like the previous killing game, the mastermind might have a twin for this game too.
If it really is the same as the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive. And she could potentially be the mastermind.
Who cares? You're still no closer to the answer.
No leaving while the trial's in session!
According to the list of the Gopher Project participants, Kaede had a twin sister. Maybe it's because it's
Can you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too.
No, there wasn't.
That 17th person is the mastermind.
Doubtful, and that's wrong. It's gotta be that. Then they must kill each other.
Can you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the...
No, every killing game has 16 people. What? It's gotta be that.
Damn it!
Can you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind.
There's always 16 people here, no matter what.
That's wrong! No, the mastermind can't be a 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said.
The one you're looking for comes to this room quite often.
It implies that the mastermind wasn't in the hidden room the whole time. They must have been coming and going between the room and the academy, right? Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk that?
Right. If they were trying to hide, they would have just stayed put.
I see. That's some impressive logic.
Don't agree with him.
And during the investigation, I found a classroom that makes flashback lights.
A classroom that makes flashback lights?
I'll explain the details later. But there was something interesting.
Right at that moment, the classroom door suddenly burst open. There you are, Shuichi. Here we go. Doesn't change back to normal.
When the door is open, the classroom reverts to its original state. Clearly, the room is hiding something.
Isn't it obvious? The mastermind didn't want anyone to see them making flashback lights.
But why create such a classroom at all? If the mastermind were a 17th person, they could have their own completely separate room to make flashback lights.
That's true too, they could lock it, and it wouldn't be somewhere you could come and go.
Indeed, that would be much safer.
Knowing this, we can make a few assumptions about the mastermind's identity.
Speaking of the mastermind's identity, that's what we'll be covering in the next part, so if you guys want to see the next part of the class trial as soon as possible, please leave this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!